Making glitter tumblers is one of those surprisingly complicated things. It doesn't have to be hard, but there are a lot of moving parts. One of those moving parts is how to apply your glitter. There are several different methods to actually get glitter to stick to our cups, and I'm going to break down 4 different methods today in this video. If you are new here, my name is Allison and I teach crafters just like you how to make glitter tumblers without epoxy, how to do sublimation, and how to build a craft business. So if those things sound cool to you, consider subscribing and let's get started. When we decide to make glitter tumblers, we have to figure out how to get the glitter to stick to our tumblers. And would you have it, there are multiple ways that you can do that. There's a lot that goes into deciding when you might use which method, kind of what it does for the overall look of your tumbler. And if you are curious about how to design tumblers, mixing and matching colors and glitters and the best way to apply for your specific tumbler, I have a self-paced course that I'm going to link underneath this video called Intro to Tumbler Making, and it will take you through not only all of the steps and supplies you need to make glitter tumblers with CrystaLac, but also how to actually come up with unique designs that you are proud of. One of the things that I cover in my course is the glitter application. We have to make sure that your glitter looks good on your tumbler before you start sealing it. Because if it's not level, a little streaky, all of those imperfections are just gonna be more noticeable the more your top coat gets on there. Because if you're using CrystaLac's Bright Tone or Grande Finale or even resin, it's going to really magnify the imperfections in your glitter. So you have to be able to get the glitter on your tumbler in a way that feels good, in a way that looks good, before you even move on in the process. Today I want to break down 4 different methods for applying glitter. You have to decide which method works best for you. A lot of it is trial and error. All of these methods can be used. You just kind of have to decide which one is best for you on any given tumbler. So let's dive in to all of the different ways you can put glitter on your tumbler.
The first method is using the glitter glue from the CrystaLac Company. You're just going to need the glitter glue, a prepped and base coated tumbler, and the brush of your choice. You'll see me using a Tack-on brush in this demonstration, but you can use a blush brush as well. What you'll want to make sure you do is brush out the glitter glue so it is completely smooth. You need to have enough on there to cover your entire tumbler, but if your glitter glue is uneven, your glitter will be uneven. So go around your entire tumbler and brush it out so it is completely smooth. Right away, while it is still wet, you're going to sprinkle on your glitter. I'm using a fine glitter on this tumbler, but you can do this with fine glitter or chunky glitter or both on the same tumbler. You just want to make sure that you get your entire tumbler covered with glitter. The glitter glue needs to dry for 2 hours before you move on to the next steps. The next method I want to talk about is using Grande Finale. Now, this is my preferred way to do it, but I always recommend that you try all the methods, figure out which one you like, which one works best for you. And you'll see me brushing on my Grande Finale. I always use a brush, but you can also use your hand. The other thing you could do is have this spinning on your cup turner. I always hold it because I like it, but you can also have it spinning while you do this process. Just like with the glitter glue, you're going to cover your entire tumbler with Grande Finale and then sprinkle on your glitter. Making sure that you sprinkle glitter over every single piece, every single part of the tumbler to get that full coverage, and Grande Finale needs to dry for 2 hours. The next option you have is mixing glitter in with your Grande Finale. This isn't something I do very often, but it is a nice way to sort of have a mess-free glitter application. You're going to start with some Grande Finale and you're going to mix in a little bit of glitter. I highly, highly, highly recommend a extra fine glitter or even a additive type glitter. So it's extra fine, almost like a powder. You only want a little bit of glitter in with your Grande Finale. It's really important that you have a matching base coat when you do this. And it is just going to go right over your base and you're going to use light pressure to apply your glitter. It is very likely that you will have some streaks and not perfect coverage on your first coat. So almost every time I do this method, I will do a second coat before I move on with the process, but it's no mess and a really cool look when you mix in your glitter with your Grande Finale. The last method I want to talk about here is the Tack-it method. So I am using the Aleene's Tack-it over and over for this, and you're going to do 2 coats. It goes on white, and you're just going to do 1 coat and let it dry till it is clear, about 10 minutes. And then you'll do a second coat and let that coat dry till it's clear as well. You don't have to use this Aleene's Tack-it over and over. There are other brands and other glues that do kind of the similar situation, but this is sort of the glue that made this whole idea popular a couple of years ago. You're going to put on your glitter and then you're going to use your finger or your hand to burnish it. And what you're doing is you are rubbing it extra flat, and it just gives a different look than when you sprinkle on your glitter. I recommend doing a holographic glitter for this method, but any fine glitter will do. If you like this look, it's a fun way to add your glitter.
If you want to learn more about the glittering process, how to actually get that flawless coverage, as well as how to get a shiny, amazing finish at the end, make sure you check out my Intro to Tumbler Making course underneath this video. If you want to see the step-by-step how to make a glitter tumbler using CrystaLac products, I'm going to put a video up on your screen for you to watch right now.